34 on Saturday morning, a busy weekend. Got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. We'll cover some of it in the news. Right now, we've got the birthdays. Today is April 23rd. That means that we got some birthdays. David Burney, he is 83. David Burney was in, he was in a lot of things in the late 60s and 70s. Lee Majors, he was a $6 million man. He's 83. Blair Brown is 75. Joyce DeWitt, she was the brunette on Three's Company. She's 73 today. James Russo is 69. Director Michael Moore, he either love him or hate him. He's 68 today. Judy Davis is 67. Valerie Bertinelli, she is 62 today. Actor Craig Sheffer, he was on One Tree Hill and Into the West. He's 62. George Lopez. I used to watch the George Lopez show all the time. He's 61 today. Melina Canacaritas. She was on The Resident and Providence. I think she was in the show, a judge or something. She's 55 today. Stan Fraser of Sugar Ray. He's the drummer. He's 54. We have actor John Lutz. He was on 30 Rock. He is 49. The wrestler turned actor and then went back to wrestling, John Cena. He is 45 today. Comedian John Oliver, he's on HBO. He's 45. Cal Penn, he was in House MD and Harold and Kumar, really smart guy. He's 45 today. Actor Jesse Lee Soffer, Chicago PD and Chicago Fire, apparently from Chicago. So 38 today. Actor Dev Patel, he was in the Slumdog Millionaire guy. He's 32. Matthew Underwood with Zoe 101. I think that was Nickelodeon or something. He's 32 today. Model Gigi Hadid is 27. Thought she was older than that. Charlie Rowe, he was in Salvation. He is all of 26 today. Local birthdays. We got them coming up next.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays today going out to Diego Nicolas Hernandez, Mike Sanchez, Henry Casares, Kathy Zarate, Tina Pinuelos, Teondre Duran, Angel Jimenez, Jordan Phillips, Joseph Garcia, Sandra Daly, Eva Silva, Krista Flores, Patrick McNeese, Susanna Grunterod, Latricia Smith, Daryl Brown, George Gonzalez, and Armanda Vizcaíno. Happy birthday to each and every one.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it's time for the World in California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
California headline news. Home prices in the U.S. are at an all-time high. The median existing home price for all housing types in March was a whopping $375,000, up 15% from the year before. Mortgage rates are also on the rise. In California's Bay Area, realtor John Yen Wong says he's never seen such a hot market.
I've been in situations where the successful offer is maybe 300 to 500,000 over asking.
Masks will again be required in all public transit within Los Angeles County, including buses, trains, taxis, and ride-hailing service vehicles under a new COVID-19 health order that took effect yesterday. LA County Public Health Director Barbara Ferrer.
Public transportation hubs that are indoors are places where, A, there's a lot of mingling, B, they're often crowded, and C, in some of those settings, it's really hard to have adequate ventilation.
Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
CBS News special report. Russian forces are attacking a steel plant in Mariupol that is the last defense stronghold of Ukrainian forces. Plus, a planned civilian evacuation from that city today did not happen. CBS's Chris Livesay with more.
A once thriving city, now robbed of life, save for the bleak salvation of a steel mill. Soldiers and civilians have been hiding underground from the hell above for nearly 2 months. We want to go home. We want to see the sun, says this little girl.
The spokeswoman for the UN's Human Rights Office says the bodies of those being killed in the invasion are being found everywhere.
The scale of summary executions of civilians in areas previously occupied by Russian forces are also emerging.
Ukraine's state energy firm warns that 1/3 of gas exports from Russia to the EU could be lost if Russian forces continue disrupting operations. CBS News special report. I'm Allison Keyes.
And the World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
It's that time, parent. Time to get the cobwebs off the kids' fishing poles during the 13th annual WCT Townsville Memorial Family Fishing Fun Day at Sunbeam Lake, Saturday, April 30th, starting at 6 a.m. It's a day of fun for the whole family with fishing, food, music, and prizes, and a day to remember Wes, Cody, and Tanner. For more information, please call 858-864-6391. That's 858-864-6391. 16 and over must have a valid fishing license.
And it's page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. City of Imperial presents Color Fest. That is, it'll be held downtown Imperial tonight, this evening. It is the final Imperial Market Days of the season. Begins at 5 o'clock this evening with the family fun, a 5K color run with a live DJ, J2 Entertainment, the official fitness DJ. Didn't know there was any, but he is. Anyway, the event will have all the Imperial Market Days favorites, including Julian Pies, Dudley's Bread, local produce, food and craft vendors, and a family fun zone featuring a rock climbing wall and a whole lot more. This year, the city has partnered with Nana's Kitchen to host the first ever Danny Jones Fitness Burrito Eating Contest. 10 contestants will compete in the timed event to see who could eat the most and take home the championship. Headline performance of the night is Flash Pants, 80s tribute band. They'll take the stage at 6:30 p.m. City says it will be a night of good food and fun for the entire family. 14th annual Mardi Gras Ball, that's also being held tonight. It's hosted by the El Centro Regional Medical Center Foundation. Theme this year, French Quarter Jubilee. The annual event is held at the old Eucalyptus Schoolhouse on Evan Hughes Highway in El Centro. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And Earth Day was yesterday. Caltrans is celebrating today. Statewide Free Clean California Dump Day today. It's today, April 23rd. It is Earth Day for Caltrans, and they're celebrating by hosting a free dump day events throughout the state. Caltrans will welcome everyone to bring non-hazardous, unwanted items to the nearest dump day event for a free disposal. There will be 2 sites in Imperial County. In El Centro at the maintenance yard at 1102 Montenegro Way in El Centro from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. or until capacity is reached at the site. Also at the Brawley Yard at 200 South Palm Avenue in Brawley, again from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. or until capacity is reached at the site. Collection is limited to household items such as tires, metal, plastic, fiberglass, fabric, asphalt, dirt, concrete, wood, mattresses, household appliances, and landscape trimmings. No construction materials, hazardous waste, e-waste, treated wood waste, or asbestos of any type. On Sunday, a meet and greet will be held. It's a traditional meet and greet. It'll be held Sunday. It is hosted by the Brawley American Citizens Club. The event will allow participants to meet and greet the county, most of the county and district candidates on the June ballot. It'll be held from 4 to 9 p.m. tomorrow at the club's outdoor recreation area located down the street from the club's headquarters at 890 B Street in Brawley. The event is free and will include live music, snow cones, ice cream, prizes, and more. It's a traditional event hosted by the club since the 1950s. And, of course, all weekend long, it's motor car racing. California Midwinter Fair Heritage Foundation and Wingate Company is pleased to announce they've announced Heritage Racing Series Showdown in the Desert. And it happens today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, at the Imperial Raceway, the Speedway races, featuring lightning sprints, heritage sports compacts, and UTVs. Following the races today will be a Big Bad Wolf. They will take the stage for some musical entertainment. That's it. That's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
It's time for spring cleaning. The Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency will be hosting a free household hazardous waste collection event. The event will be held this Saturday at IVRMA's Household Hazardous Waste Facility, located at 500 West 5th Street by the Calexico Water Plant from 8 a.m. to 12 noon for Calexico residents only.
Free collection of used oil, batteries, fluorescent bulbs, aerosol cans, and any other household hazardous chemicals used in your home. No more than 15 gallons of used oil per resident. No paint accepted. Sharps must be in a proper safe disposal container. For more information on household hazardous waste and proper disposal, visit our Facebook page at Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency.
Or visit their website at ivrma.org or call 1-877-RECYCLE. That's 1-877-RECYCLE for information.
And it is page 2 of the local news, brought to you, the local news and weather, brought to you by the Down Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. IBC is hosting a forum on the search for a new superintendent president. The search has been narrowed to 3 finalists. Campus community, as well as the public at large, will have an opportunity Monday, April 25th, to hear from the candidates and ask them questions at the public forum. IBC Board of Trustees has scheduled a special meeting following the public forum when the board will be doing its own closed session interviews. The appointment of the new superintendent president is expected at the May 18th IBC Board of Trustees meeting. The three candidates are Javier Ayala, Dean of Career and Technical Education and Workforce Development at Grossmont College, Lenore Johnson, the current interim president and superintendent at IBC, and Tammy Robinson, vice president of instruction at Cañada. That's Cañada College in Redwood City. And poll worker applications are available on the county website. It is a chance to make $100 to $110 a day. Poll workers will be hired for the June 7th election. County Elections Department is looking to hire inspectors and clerks to work the polls. They must attend a training class. To qualify, applicants must be at least 18 years of age, be a registered California voter or legal resident of the United States. They must be available to serve from 6 p.m. until approximately 9:30 p.m. or until all closing duties are complete. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are two locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
The high temperature yesterday, 76 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 55. Wind gusts yesterday up to 35 miles per hour. National Weather Service says high pressure will build across the region through early next week, with prevailing dry conditions and generally clear skies lasting through next week. A warming trend will begin on Tuesday, but temperatures with this weekend will still be near seasonal normals. A return to very warm conditions will be seen next week, with the high temperatures climbing into the 90s starting on Monday, peaking Tuesday at around 100 degrees before slowly dropping back closer to 90 degrees by the end of next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 85, west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, overnight lows around 58, north to northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 90, north wind of 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 59. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 94, north to northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 51 degrees, 63% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate at the University in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and your weather has been brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it is sports time. Sports World Roundup is brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare Center, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. NBA playoffs underway. They'll be underway for a while. They're still just in round one. Game 3, round 1. The Hawks beat the Heat 111 to 110. Miami leads that series 2-1. The Bucks beat the Bulls 111 to 81. The Bulls, Milwaukee leads that series 2-1. And the Suns beat the Pelicans 114-111. That Phoenix leads that series 2-1. So they still got a ways to go. Major League Baseball scoreboard, it was the Cardinals over the Reds 4-2. Yankees got by the Guardians 4-1. Phillies beat the Brewers 4-2. Giants got by the Nationals 7-1. Red Sox over the Rays 4-3. Braves beat the Marlins, shut them out 3-0. Pirates over the Cubs 4-2. Twins beat the White Sox 2-1. Blue Jays got by the Astros 4-3. It was the Orioles 5-3 over the Angels. The Mariners beat the Royals 4-1. Dodgers in Game 1 of the weekend series beats Padres 6-1. Today it's El Centro Day at Petco Park. Dodgers and the Padres going at it today, and then they'll wrap up the weekend series tomorrow. The Mets and the Diamondbacks went 10 innings. Mets won that game 6-5. Rangers over the Athletics 8-1. Rockies and Tigers were postponed. Bad news for the Dodgers. Blake Treinen, he was placed on the injured list with a shoulder discomfort. Blake is the setup man for the Dodgers. They'll find out today how serious that injury is, actually, and see how long he'll be out.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in the National Hockey League scoreboard, we haven't talked hockey in a while. The Senators and the Blue Jackets went into a shootout. The Senators won the game 2-1. It was the Wild over the Kraken 6-3. Oilers beat the Avalanche 6-3, and the Capitals got by the Coyotes 2-0. Defending champ Kristea, she reached the semis in Istanbul. Stefanos Tsitsipas, he has moved on. He's going to face Carlos Alcaraz in Barcelona. Alcaraz is an 18-year-old sensation from Spain. And Iga Swiatek swept Emma Raducanu to extend her winning streak, her run at Stuttgart Open, and for the year. She's ranked number 1. That's it. That's a look at sports. The Sports World Roundup has been brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And we've got your financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. On the financial side, stock market news, live updates. Stocks plunge to mark another losing week as investors brace for more aggressive Fed tightening. S&P 500 plunged 2.8%, marking its second worst day of the year, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average wiped out 980 points in its worst day since October 2020. A tech-heavy NASDAQ composite tumbled 2.6%. Meanwhile, the 10-year U.S. Treasury yield remained at 2.9%, highest level since December of 2018. Losses follow remarks from the Fed Chair Jerome Powell at a panel hosted by the International Monetary Fund Thursday, signaling a 50 basis point rate increase was on the table for May when the U.S. Central Bank holds its next policy-setting meeting. The Fed Chair also reiterated that policymakers were committed to front-end loading inflation-fighting efforts. We got your weather coming up.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 76 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 55. Wind gusts yesterday up to 35 miles per hour. Look for sunny skies today. Highs right near 85. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 58. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 90. North wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 59. Sunny on Monday. Highs right near 94. North to northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And we're still looking at 51 degrees, 63% the relative humidity. Air quality in Mexicali at the university, air quality is moderate. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Financial news and the weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour. Your home for...
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. An official in Mariupol in Ukraine is blaming Russian forces for blocking a new attempt to evacuate civilians from the war-torn city. The aide to the mayor there says the Russian military threatened 200 people who had gathered to flee with shelling. The BBC's Joe Inwood is in Kyiv.
If we're going to find a solution to this, if there's going to be a peace, it's going to come because a reconciliation can be found between the demands of both sides. Now, when you look at the publicly declared statements, the publicly declared positions of both sides, well, there's virtually no overlap.
COVID cases are up 51% in the past 2 weeks as another sub-variant crosses the nation. CBS's Michael George tells us confusion over masking continues.
Take Philadelphia. Health officials lifted a mask mandate yesterday after reinstating it just 4 days before. Los Angeles, facing rising cases, will continue to require masks on mass transit. And a surge in Boston prompted the health department to recommend masks once again.
The House Republican leader had a positive call with former President Trump, despite leaked audio of him saying Trump should have resigned over the January 6th attack on the Capitol. CBS's Scott McFarlane with more.
Newly released phone calls show Kevin McCarthy told fellow House Republicans shortly after the U.S. Capitol attack Donald Trump had acknowledged bearing some blame for it.
He told me he does have some responsibility for what happened. And he needs to acknowledge that.
Authors of the new book, This Will Not Pass, have released a series of clips of McCarthy's phone calls with fellow Republicans from the days after the insurrection. In one call, McCarthy expressed frustration with the former president.
4 people were shot in the nation's capital yesterday. CBS's Christina Raffini reports.
Guns and ammunition were found in a 5th-floor apartment along with the suspected gunman, who police say took his own life as they broke down the door.
This was very much a sniper-type setup. His intent was to kill and hurt members of our community.
Wildfires are roaring through 6 western states, including Arizona. The fires have consumed more than 21,000 acres. Geraldine Byrne is with the state's Department of Forestry and Fire Management.
Winds have been pushing embers over those containment lines, landing in really dry brush, creating new spot fires that will continue to cause the spread.
Twitter says it won't allow people to advertise on its site who deny climate change. The company says ads shouldn't detract from important conversations about the climate crisis. This as the world marked Earth Day yesterday. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
And now an important message from music superstar Willie Nelson.
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson, and for as long as I can remember, I've been fighting for legalization of the one thing that can bring comfort to millions. And of course, I'm talking about Skechers. You see, Skechers shouldn't be illegal. They help so many people ease.
Can we stop the commercial? Willie, I don't think Skechers are illegal anywhere.
Really? But they feel so good. I just assumed that the man made them illegal.
No, you can wear them anywhere, Willie.
Well, pass the Skechers.
Skechers comfort feels so good, it should probably be against the law, because Skechers is the comfort technology company and has all the fits and features you need for ultimate comfort. Fits like Arch Fit, Relax Fit, Wide Fit, and more. And features like Max Cushioning and air-cooled memory foam. It's legalized comfort.
You know what? I'm going to wear my Skechers across state lines.
You do that, Willie. You do that.
Find Skechers at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
A former Washington State high school football coach is trying to get his job back.
Joe Kennedy says he just wants to get back to coaching. He used to pray on the field after games, sometimes with students joining him, and says that is why he was fired in 2015. Kennedy says the Bremerton School District violated his First Amendment rights. The Supreme Court declined to take the case at an earlier stage, but it goes before justices again on Monday. 4 conservative justices have already expressed concerns about how this case has been handled. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
They may be pretty with their clusters of pale blossoms, but they are also an invasive species. The Department of Agriculture says Callery pear trees are worse than murder hornets. Plus, their smell has been compared to rotting fish and a cheese sandwich left in a car for a week. The trees create dense thickets that overwhelm native plants, and if that's not enough, they sport 4-inch spikes that can puncture tractor tires. Allison Keys, CBS News.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge, but it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West 8th Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230.